Before I begin, it is confession time. The title of this video may seem like clickbait and stir up an emotional shitstorm online. But I must admit, I'm not that guy. I may be a die-hard Pakistani fan, but my perspective is purely a sporting one. With that humble disclaimer out of the way, let's get down to business. India versus Pakistan, the Clasico of Cricket. It is an enduring rivalry between two nations who just can't seem to get rid of the bad blood both on and off the field. The upcoming match between Pakistan and India on 16th of June is undoubtedly the most anticipated clash of the 2019 World Cup. Some former cricketers, Harbhajan Singh, we are looking at you, may want you to think that it is not that important a match, but it couldn't be further from the truth. Why else do you think it was scheduled for a Sunday? Ratings, baby, ratings. In such clashes, there's always pressure on both sides to win. However, this time around, stakes are higher for the Pakistani cricket team. So with that, I'm Abdul Basit from nerdytainment.com, and here's a look at 5 reasons why Pakistan must absolutely defeat India in the World Cup. Number 1. Pakistan's fate in the World Cup is in the balance. Romantic Pakistan cricket fans like myself are comforting ourselves that Pakistan is currently in the same position as the 1992 World Cup. But make no mistake, Pakistan is in a do or die situation. After a comprehensive defeat to the West Indies and losing to Australia in a match that could have been won and losing a valuable point against a weakened Sri Lankan team due to rain, Pakistan's chances of making it to the final stage of World Cup are pretty bleak. The team's World Cup campaign is almost half done and the boys have only managed to secure 3 points. After losing to Australia, Pakistan has the worst run rate in the tournament. Simply put, Pakistan now needs to win every single match, that too in an impressive fashion. Losing to India may very well mean the end of World Cup for Pakistan. Number 2. It is time to break the World Cup voodoo. Despite the difference in pedigree and form between Pakistan and India in recent times, Pakistan still enjoys a better head-to-head win ratio against India with 74 victories to 56 defeats. So it is truly shameful that Pakistan has never beaten India when it matters the most in a World Cup. It certainly isn't due to a lack of talent. I mean, Pakistan had some of the biggest names in history of cricket in 92, 96 and 2003. Yet, India has a perfect record against Pakistan in a World Cup. It is almost as if they summoned the inner Maula Ram and put Pakistan under a spell like Indiana Jones. What better time to summon up our famous unpredictability and cause an upset against India, another tournament favorite. All we need is a short round of our own to kick us in the nuts and shake us out of this voodoo. Number 3. A nitrous for team morale is needed. Victory against England in the World Cup was a huge deal for Pakistan cricket team and their fans. Not only because England is one of the favourites, but also because we had entered the tournament on the back of a humbling series defeat against them. If the victory against our former white enslavers had such a big impact, imagine how sweet the victory would be against our own brown neighbours who we cannot peacefully coexist with. After the loss against Australia, in which we can only blame ourselves, the morale will be surely low in the dressing room. An emotional high is the need of the hour if we want to stand a chance of getting the World Cup. What better way to get our groove back by beating one of the finest cricket teams currently in the world? Number 4. Political narrative behind the curtains. As a sports fan, I want a cricket match to be a test of skill, will, technique and talent. Unfortunately, due to the history between Pakistan and India, their cricket matches against each other always end up becoming politicized, especially if there's ongoing political turmoil between the two countries. To say the situation has been tense between the two neighbors recently would be the understatement of the century. Where there was respect between the people of both countries, even when the governments were at odds, there's no love lost this time around. It has reached a point where BCCI had asked ICC to not let Pakistan participate in the World Cup. Some people in India also tried to convince their team to forfeit the match against Pakistan. Former cricketers like Gautam Gambhir openly supported the idea. Credit to ICC for not letting these political agendas hijack the World Cup. With this context, both teams will not only be playing for 2 points but also national pride. We can certainly look forward to a lot of colorful language in the ground on the match day. Number 5. Who's your daddy? Moving away from the serious political noise and on a lighter note, a victory against India on 16 June, which is Father's Day, will give Pakistan the ultimate bragging rights of being the big daddy of the day. You can almost visualize millions of "Who's Your Daddy" memes with Sarfaraz breaking the internet. Just be ready to channel your inner Luke Skywalker with a no in case luck is not on our side. As always, don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe to Nerditainment now. I mean, what are you waiting for, guys?